Did you know that some of the fruits you eat daily could be subtly affecting your health as you get older? As we age, our bodies go through changes, and certain foods that were once perfectly safe can become harmful, particularly if you're on medication or dealing with conditions like diabetes, heart disease, or kidney problems. Just last month, a 72-year-old man suffered from severe confusion and dizziness, all because of a fruit he'd been eating for years without any concerns. He isn't the only one. Many older adults unknowingly consume fruits that could be seriously jeopardizing their health. Today, we're going to discuss 7 fruits that seniors should avoid, and more importantly, safer and delicious alternatives that will help keep you healthy without unnecessary risks. Some of these might surprise you, and number 7 is a fruit that many people eat every day without realizing its potential dangers. Before we begin, let me know in the comments where you're watching from. I love seeing how far our community spreads, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you never miss essential health tips like these. Now, let's get started with the first fruit on our list, one that may seem harmless but can actually be toxic for seniors. Number 1. Starfruit, the hidden danger. Starfruit might appear to be an innocent tropical treat, but for seniors it can be extremely dangerous, sometimes even life-threatening, especially for those with kidney issues. The problem lies in a neurotoxin called carboxin, which healthy kidneys can usually filter out without a problem. However, 1 in 3 older adults has reduced kidney function without realizing it. When this toxin accumulates in the bloodstream, it can lead to dizziness, confusion, vomiting, seizures, and even coma. John, a 72-year-old from Florida, thought he was making a healthy choice by adding starfruit to his morning smoothies. Within a week, he began experiencing sudden memory lapses, dizziness, and extreme fatigue. At first, he thought it was just a normal part of aging, but his symptoms worsened until he collapsed at home. His family rushed him to the hospital, where doctors discovered that the starfruit had triggered severe neurotoxic effects due to his mild, undiagnosed kidney condition. "I had no idea starfruit could do this," he admitted after recovering. This isn't an isolated case. The National Kidney Foundation warns that for seniors with kidney impairment, even a single starfruit can cause serious neurological damage. What's frightening is that many people don't know their kidneys are struggling until it's too late. Symptoms like fatigue, swollen ankles, or changes in urination can signal reduced kidney function. If you enjoy tropical fruits, try replacing starfruit with Asian pears, which offer a crisp, juicy texture without the risks, or dragon fruit, which has a similar exotic appeal but is completely safe. These alternatives are widely available and won't put your health in jeopardy. Have you or someone you know ever had a reaction to starfruit? Let us know in the comments. Number 2. Grapes, the blood sugar trap. Grapes are often seen as a quick, healthy snack, sweet, refreshing, and easy to eat. But for seniors, they can be surprisingly dangerous, especially for those managing diabetes or prediabetes, which affects nearly half of Americans over the age of 65. The issue with grapes is their high sugar content. Just 1 cup of grapes contains as much sugar as 4 sugar cubes. Due to their high glycemic index, they can cause rapid blood sugar spikes, leading to fatigue, dizziness, and long-term complications such as nerve damage and vision problems. Patricia, a 68-year-old from Chicago, thought she was making a smart choice by replacing her afternoon cookies with a bowl of grapes. Within weeks, her blood sugar became unstable, affecting her energy, mood, and even her eyesight. "I never imagined that something as simple as grapes could have such a strong effect on me," she shared during a follow-up appointment. But sugar isn't the only danger. Grapes also pose a choking hazard for seniors. As we age, our swallowing reflex slows down, making it easier for food to get stuck in the throat. Because grapes are smooth and slippery, they can easily become a choking risk, especially if eaten whole. The National Safety Council reports a 30% increase in choking incidents involving grapes among seniors in the last 5 years. So, what's a safer alternative? If you love snacking on fruit, Try fresh berries like blueberries or raspberries, which have less sugar and are packed with antioxidants that support brain health. Melon chunks are another great option. They provide a similar sweetness but with better portion control. If you must have grapes, here's a simple rule. Always cut them into quarters to reduce the choking risk and limit yourself to no more than 6 pieces at a time. Pairing them with a protein source like cheese can also help slow sugar absorption and prevent blood sugar spikes. Have you ever experienced unexpected effects from eating grapes? Share your thoughts in the comments. Number 3. Oranges, the acid reflux trigger. Oranges are loaded with vitamin C and antioxidants, making them seem like the perfect immune-boosting fruit. However, for seniors, they come with unexpected risks, especially for those dealing with acid reflux, medication interactions, and dental sensitivity. One of the biggest issues with oranges is their high acidity. As we age, the muscle that keeps stomach acid from rising into the esophagus weakens, leading to acid reflux and heartburn. In fact, over 60% of adults over 60 experience acid reflux, and citrus fruits are among the biggest triggers. Margaret, a 73-year-old woman from Minnesota, drank a glass of fresh orange juice every morning, thinking it was helping to boost her immune system. However, she found herself waking up in the middle of the night with severe heartburn and a burning sensation in her throat. After cutting out oranges, she was finally able to sleep through the night again. I never connected my acid reflux to oranges until my doctor pointed it out, she admitted. But there's another hidden risk. Oranges can interfere with over 50 common medications that seniors take. According to the Mayo Clinic, eating oranges or drinking orange juice within 2 hours of taking medications like blood pressure pills, cholesterol medications, and even antidepressants can affect how well these medications work, potentially putting your health at risk. Oranges can also damage tooth enamel, which becomes thinner with age. The constant exposure to citrus acid can lead to increased tooth sensitivity, decay, and even enamel erosion over time. What's the alternative? You don't need oranges to get your daily dose of vitamin C. Instead, try red bell peppers, which actually contain more vitamin C than oranges, but without the acidity. Another great option is kiwi, which is packed with nutrients and easy on the stomach. If you absolutely must have oranges, follow these safety tips. 1. Never eat them on an empty stomach. 2. Dilute orange juice with water, 1:1 ratio, to reduce acidity. 3. Avoid consuming them within 2 hours of taking medications. Number 5. Watermelon, the fluid balance disruptor. Watermelon is often seen as the perfect summer snack, hydrating, refreshing, and naturally sweet. However, for seniors, this fruit can be surprisingly problematic, especially for those with heart disease, kidney issues, or diabetes. While watermelon is over 90% water, its high natural sugar content and potential to disrupt fluid balance make it a risky choice for older adults. One of the biggest concerns is its high glycemic index. Despite being mostly water, watermelon can spike blood sugar levels just as quickly as soda. According to the American Diabetes Association, 2 cups of watermelon can affect blood sugar levels as much as a can of soda, making it a risky choice for seniors with diabetes or insulin resistance. Betty, a 78-year-old from Arizona, thought she was making a healthy choice by eating watermelon daily to stay hydrated during the summer. But within days, she began experiencing unusual swelling in her legs and shortness of breath. She was rushed to the hospital, where doctors discovered that her body was retaining too much fluid, making it harder for her heart to function properly. What she didn't know was that watermelon's high water and potassium content can throw off the body's fluid balance, especially for those on diuretics or heart medications. For seniors with kidney disease, watermelon poses another hidden danger. The high potassium levels in watermelon can be difficult for aging kidneys to process, leading to irregular heart rhythms, muscle weakness, and even heart failure in severe cases. Since 40% of adults over 65 have reduced kidney function, Consuming too much potassium-rich food like watermelon can silently put their health at risk. So, what's a safer way to stay hydrated and refreshed? Instead of watermelon, try cucumber slices infused in water for a naturally hydrating option without the sugar spike. Frozen berry chunks are also a great alternative, offering sweetness while helping to regulate blood sugar levels more effectively. If you absolutely love watermelon, here's a safety guide to follow. Limit yourself to no more than half a cup per serving. Always eat it with a protein source like nuts or cheese to slow sugar absorption, and avoid eating it late in the evening to reduce fluid retention. Have you ever noticed bloating or blood sugar spikes after eating watermelon? Let us know in the comments. Number 6. Papaya, the digestive system challenger. Papaya is often recommended as a digestive aid because it contains papain, a natural enzyme that helps break down proteins. However, while it may be beneficial for some, for seniors, papaya can cause unexpected health risks, including dangerous medication interactions, allergic reactions, and digestive discomfort. One of the biggest concerns is how papaya affects common medications. The FDA has issued warnings about papaya's ability to interfere with blood thinners, diabetes medications, and even some antibiotics. Papain can enhance the effects of blood thinners, increasing the risk of uncontrolled bleeding and bruising. For seniors managing blood sugar levels, papaya can alter how the body absorbs insulin and diabetes medications, leading to unpredictable blood sugar swings. Helen, a 71-year-old from San Diego, started eating papaya daily to help with digestion. Within weeks, she noticed her blood pressure medication wasn't working as well, and her blood sugar levels became harder to control. After discussing it with her doctor, she discovered that papaya was interfering with her medication's effectiveness, making it harder for her body to regulate key functions. Another hidden danger is papaya's connection to latex allergies. Research shows that 35% of seniors with latex allergies also react to papaya, even if they've eaten it safely in the past. These allergic reactions can start as mild itching in the mouth and stomach discomfort, but in severe cases, they can lead to breathing difficulties, swelling, or even anaphylaxis. Finally, while papaya helps some people digest food, for seniors with sensitive stomachs or acid reflux, it can actually irritate the digestive lining, leading to bloating, acid reflux, and stomach pain. Many of my older patients have reported that after age 60, papaya no longer helps their digestion, but instead causes more discomfort. So, what's a better alternative for digestive health? Instead of papaya, try probiotic-rich foods like plain yogurt or fermented vegetables, which promote gut health without interfering with medications. Ginger tea is another excellent option. It's gentle on the stomach and naturally reduces bloating and nausea. If you love papaya, follow these safety tips. Never eat it on an empty stomach. Check with your doctor or pharmacist about medication interactions and start with only a small portion, 2 to 3 small pieces, to test your tolerance. Number 7. Bananas, the potassium. Overload risk. Bananas are one of the most commonly eaten fruits in the world, known for their convenience, natural sweetness, and high potassium content. But for seniors, too much potassium can become a serious problem, especially for those with kidney disease, heart conditions, or those taking certain medications. Potassium is essential for muscle function and heart health, but as we age, our kidneys become less efficient at regulating potassium levels. In fact, about 40% of adults over 65 have reduced kidney function, often without knowing it. When the body can't remove excess potassium properly, it can lead to a dangerous condition called hyperkalemia, which can cause irregular heartbeats, muscle weakness, and even sudden cardiac arrest. James, a 74-year-old from Texas, had been eating 2 bananas a day for years, believing they were a great source of energy. One morning, he suddenly felt lightheaded, weak, and had a racing heartbeat. At the hospital, doctors found that his potassium levels were dangerously high, putting him at risk for a serious heart arrhythmia. His doctor advised him to cut back on bananas immediately. Beyond potassium concerns, bananas are also high in natural sugar, which can lead to blood sugar spikes, especially for seniors with diabetes or prediabetes. Since bananas contain mostly fast-digesting carbohydrates, they can cause a rapid rise in blood sugar followed by an energy crash, leaving you feeling more tired than before. So, what's a better alternative? If you're looking for a low-potassium, energy-boosting fruit, try berries like strawberries or blueberries, which provide essential vitamins and antioxidants without the potassium overload. If you enjoy the texture of bananas, consider baked sweet potatoes, which offer slow-releasing carbohydrates and fiber, helping to keep your blood sugar stable. If you still want to enjoy bananas, follow these safety tips. Limit yourself to half a banana per serving. Avoid eating them on an empty stomach, and check with your doctor if you're taking medications that affect potassium levels, such as diuretics or blood pressure medications. Have you ever experienced fatigue or heart palpitations after eating bananas? Let us know in the comments. Number 8. Key takeaways on smarter fruit choices for seniors. As we age, it's essential to be more mindful of the fruits we consume. While fruits are packed with vitamins and nutrients, not all fruits are created equal, especially as we age. Our metabolism slows down, our digestive system becomes more sensitive, and our organs, especially the kidneys, heart, and liver, have to work harder to process the foods we eat. Certain fruits that were once completely fine in your 30s or 40s can suddenly become problematic in your 60s and beyond. Slower kidney function is one key factor. Your kidneys naturally decline in efficiency over time, which means they may struggle to filter out excess potassium from bananas, watermelon, and avocados, or toxins like carboxin in star fruit. Additionally, many seniors develop insulin resistance or diabetes, making high-sugar fruits like grapes and watermelon more dangerous than they seem. Weaker digestion also plays a role, as the stomach produces less acid as we age, making it harder to break down acidic fruits like oranges and papaya, leading to reflux and stomach discomfort. Lastly, medication interactions are a concern. Many seniors take daily medications that can be impacted by certain fruits. Oranges and papayas, for example, interfere with blood pressure and blood-thinning medications, which could lead to serious complications. Understanding these changes doesn't mean you have to cut out fruit completely, but it does mean you need to be smarter about which ones you eat and how you eat them. The myth that natural foods are always safe is also important to address. Just because a food is whole and unprocessed doesn't mean it's safe for everyone. For example, honey is natural but still sugar, which can spike blood sugar levels. Nuts are natural but high in calories and fat, leading to weight gain and digestion issues if overconsumed. Salt, though a natural mineral, can cause high blood pressure and kidney problems when consumed excessively. Fruits are the same way. What's good for one person may not be good for another, especially at different stages of life. Instead of worrying about what fruits to avoid, let's focus on what fruits are best for seniors. The best choices are low in sugar to prevent blood sugar spikes, gentle on digestion to avoid reflux and stomach issues, and safe for kidney and heart health, meaning low in potassium and acid. Some of the best fruit choices for seniors include berries like strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries, which are packed with antioxidants and low in sugar. Number 9. Smarter fruit choices for seniors. As we age, it's essential to make smarter fruit choices that are gentle on our bodies while still providing essential nutrients. There are several fruits that are low in sugar and great for brain and heart health, offering significant benefits without putting your health at risk. Apples, for example, are high in fiber and low in sugar, making them great for digestion. Just be sure to chew them well or eat them sliced for easier digestion. Pears are similar to apples but softer, which makes them easier to chew and digest. Kiwi, high in vitamin C but without the acidity of oranges, is a wonderful alternative to citrus fruits. Melons like cantaloupe and honeydew are lower in sugar than watermelon, while still providing hydration and a refreshing taste. By choosing the right fruits, you can still enjoy delicious flavors and important nutrients without putting your health at risk. Number 10. The importance of making informed choices. As our metabolism slows down and our organs work harder, what was once a harmless snack can now have unexpected consequences. The good news is that there are always safe and delicious alternatives to satisfy your fruit cravings. For instance, you can replace oranges with bell peppers for vitamin C, swap watermelon for cucumbers to stay hydrated, or choose berries over grapes to protect blood sugar levels. These small changes can make a big difference in how you feel every day. Your health is too precious to take unnecessary risks. By making informed choices and listening to your body, you can continue enjoying the foods you love while protecting your well-being. If you've noticed changes in how certain fruits affect you as you've gotten older, share your experience in the comments. Your insight could help others in our community. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more health tips specifically designed for seniors. Stay informed, stay empowered, and most importantly, stay healthy. Your future self will thank you for making smart choices today.